Go ahead.
Speaking of a company that has earned so much goodwill with its user base and creators, Twitch comes up with the most incredible DMCA response we've seen. We were really worried because people were having to delete all their clips, and we finally came up with a fix, I would say. A quicker way to delete our clips, because Twitch has not fixed the problem. They just said, you know what? We're going to streamline it. If you guys get DMCA claims, we're going to notify you, and you can delete your content right here on the platform. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
So what we're talking about is Twitch held this, like, Twitch Insider video or whatever, where they were revealing their what's next at Twitch. And they're like, and they actually went on, they said, we at Twitch, we've made it easier for you to mass delete your videos and mass delete your clips. So they're basically saying we've done nothing to combat DMCA. We have unlimited resources. We're owned by, Amazon. Literally infinity resources to challenge DMCA. We have, lawyers that could challenge this and completely change the law. Nope, we've done none of that. Instead, we've just made it easier to delete your life's work, right? It's like it's easier to mass delete stuff on Twitch. Right. And they revealed it like it was some big addition. Like, new at Twitch, you can mass delete all your hard-earned work so you can not get DMCA claimed for humming a tune. Like, we did it.
It'd be kind of like the equivalent of Bungie coming out and saying, like, TWAB expectation for this week, we're going to talk about how we're addressing the issue of cheaters in trials. And then everyone all day is going to be like, yo, we're going to get some news about cheaters in trials. And then, like, the TWAB comes out and they're like, we streamlined the system for you to report cheaters.
Yeah, exactly.
So it'll take you 10 seconds less to report a cheater.
Yeah.
And it's on you. It's on you. If you don't report them, they're not going away. So
that's right.
Figure it out.
It's kind of the equivalent here.
Yeah. And, they've got systems where they, like, are auto-muting clips, and they're even auto-deleting clips so you don't have to, because it's like, yep, that one's a DMCA. But there's so many issues with, like, well, what if it wasn't? Like, sometimes these record labels are clipping things and trying to demonetize channels. I've gotten so many over the course of the year where they're like, you use this song, and it's like, no, I didn't. It's not even in the video. I don't know how they do it. But there's been a couple where I've had claims on the video, and it's like, that's not even in the video. Like, I don't even know where you're getting that from. And so what, you're going to claim my revenue, or you're going to put a strike on my account? You can't even fight it because the clip is just automatically deleted. So it's like, well, where's the proof? Where's that burden of proof? Where's the defense? And it's just such an uphill battle. And Twitch is like, here's a paddle. Don't mind the holes. Don't mind the holes and the broken handle. Swim your way upstream. So it's just it's really a shame, especially with how many resources they probably have access to. I mean, maybe not, because they're doing everything in their power to stop people from using ad block and all these different things. Like, they desperately seem to be needing money. They're telling partners to, like, you got to play ads, like, or we're gonna force you to play ads and all sorts of different things. And
it's crazy. And
again, then you play an ad, and it's like a DMCA music, and they have to mute themselves because they're so incompetent.
It's like, it really needs to, like, they need to actually change the law. Like, people need to realize, you playing music when you're streaming is not hurting the artist; it's only benefiting them, right? And it's just so insane that we're like, and it's crazy. All these companies. It does suck because it's like right at the time where Mixer went away. I feel like if Mixer would have hung on for another year, and if it was making strides in this, if it was like Microsoft is going to fight the DMCA, like, come here, play all the music you want, they would have attracted so many people. But because Twitch has just been nothing but a dumpster fire. So,
yeah, I wonder if YouTube will pick it up. I mean, it's been a while. It's been like,
it's crazy. Like, these companies, like Amazon owns Twitch, Alphabet and Google, right, own YouTube. Like, these companies have resources and money that are like, you can't even
unprecedented
fathom.
in human history.
You literally can't even, like, comprehend how much money, like, $1 billion is. And these people have trillions of dollars, or like hundreds of billions of dollars, right? Like, $100 billion, and you can't challenge DMCA copyright. Like literally Disney could, or sorry, not Disney, but Alphabet, Google could wake up one day and just be like, you know what? Let's just get DMCA done. The resources they have lobbying politicians, the resources they have in the legal department, they could completely rewrite DMCA if they wanted to in a month. If they really wanted to, and they were willing to spend some resources on it.
And you know what? Like, you could do it in a really good way too. Like, there's so many ways you could about it. If Rihanna was like, hey, you play my song on your video, I take 10%. I might do that on some videos because it makes sense. Or like that Sarah McLachlan song, right?
Have a partnership with Spotify. So you play your things, and if it comes up and it's a direct link to Spotify, so you can download it on Spotify. Like,
right, exactly. And then you're driving that traffic and you're working with those brands, and it's like, all right, you get my music for free. You're driving people towards me. It's a win-win. It's not like we're on LimeWire downloading your music. We're trying to share it with the world and, like, you know, get creative with it a lot of the time. And they've got laws from 20 years ago when the internet, like, is brand new. It was a wild west. No one knew what the hell was going on. We got Napster and all these different things, and you know, like it's not the same world anymore.
No, someone said record labels have all the leverage. If you look at a record label, their value compared to Alphabet, it's not even close. Google could buy every record label on the planet. You know what I mean? Like, we're talking like Amazon. Jeff Bezos could buy whatever record label he wants to buy. Jeff Bezos could buy Spotify. Right? Like that. It wouldn't even matter, right? We're talking like these companies are so massive. They're so big that they really could change these laws in an instant. They just don't want to because they don't care, because it's just they're viewed as small potatoes, when in reality it's not small potatoes. And because this is like this is the future, you know, streaming and creating content. Like this is what is driving purchases these days. Like, who the hell is sitting there on TV watching a super cringy Mazda commercial that's like, your heart beats around a jungle, which beats around the new Mazda CX-5. It's like, what does it have anything to do with the CX-5, right? It's like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, no one's buying stuff based on those anymore. They're buying stuff based on what influencers recommend. And so, if like, it's just so ridiculous.
It's like word of mouth to the masses, right? Like, people are going to trust word of mouth over any other type of marketing or any other recommendation. If your, you know, mother-in-law says, hey, you got to try this place for dinner, you're probably going to go try it out. But when a content creator does it, you know, like, we do build friendships with our audiences or that rapport. And so if I say, boys, you know, check out Kackis Kiwi Lime, you're probably more likely to do it than some weird abstract commercial on TV. And so it just, and then, you know, the same thing goes with the music industry. If I'm saying, oh man, The Weeknd has a banger album out, well, people are probably going to go check it out.
Or you hear it, you're not a fan of The Weeknd, but you hear it during a stream, you're like, oh, this is a good song. What is
that? Okay. Where am I getting that from?
Essentially, the only way you'd be ripping off artists is if you were going to VODs and you would make a clip of a song, then you would sit there and replay that clip to like secretly listen to that one song over and over again. And it would only work if the streamer never talked over that
They
clip.
don't talk.
That's the only possible way that the record labels are losing money, and they're so stupid and out of touch, they don't understand that. 99.999% of the time, people hear these songs and they want to go and download. They're motivated to go, so the artists only benefit. DMCA laws, the people who made them, the record labels, you're all stupid. You should all lose your jobs. I'm just kidding. But like, it's like, who's in charge here? Morons. Like, it's clearly people who don't understand how the internet works. You guys can't even send a fax. You're a joke. Get someone in there who knows what they're doing, and let's move forward, like actually benefiting society. You absolute idiots. All right, there's my rant over.
Oh my.
I love that.